Okay, so we're back and we're playing more Into the Breach. Uh, Last time we did the Rusting Hulks with normal, which were themed around smoke and using a storm generator to make smoke into damage. So that was interesting. Uh, we brought back Abe Ismu, who uh gives a mech armored, which means they take 1 damage. So I think I'm gonna do a different set today. I kind of want to save out 25 to get this squad. Can I even do that? Um, I don't know if I can. I guess I'll come back to that later. I want to try Mist Eaters because that sounds fun. Nano Filter Mending. Standing on smoke repairs, mechs, and removes smoke. How many? So, smoke into healing. Okay. Damage, apply fire to a tile, add smoke to adjacent tiles. Okay, wow, that's a lot. Sure. Reverse thrusters, smoke and deal damage to a tile while dashing away. Damage equal to the distance traveled. Take 1 self damage. Okay, that's interesting. Another science mech. Not really sure what science is supposed to be, but yeah, sure. This one flying? This one is flying. That's nice. Temporarily control a unit, making it move a short distance. Wow. Stay with me, heal 12 damage over the course of a single island. Move enemies with control shot more than 120 tiles and do 4 damage with reverse thrusters. I can definitely do 4 damage. Who's getting armor? Does armor stop mech damage? Or self damage? What would I put on anyways? I think, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So this will be interesting. The future repeats, and if so, victory is assured. I think I'm doing Dust to last again, but I also think I want to do Detritus first this time, because I've been having a few issues with them, and so I want to get them out of the way. Our island was, yeah, you used to be great. Now look at you. Kill 4 enemies with acid or protect the generator. Do I think I can kill 4 enemies with that? Do I think I can kill 7 enemies is a better question. I think I can make acid work, yeah. Acid tank, yeah. I think I want you here. You're the one, you, you shoot like a artillery. Okay. I can put you back here. Does this even do damage? What? I can drown things. I could drown things. Swap those two then. Ismu's max. It's a garbage day. The Becker here right on time. The jet pilot is max level already. I don't like that, and you can fly, which isn't great, but you're already acid, which is nice. You would take what? Who am I? Armored, right. So this would do 2, yeah. 2 total, which isn't enough. How much damage this also does? 1. Nah, that wouldn't work. You fly? You fly. Okay. That's interesting. Do you have like a range? Melee. Can I? No. Okay. Then, how does that change things? I think it means I go here, and I move this thing here. And that's good. The acid tank is gonna go over here. It's gonna shoot that thing. And I shoot. this? Yeah, and that's a kill. And we've got 3 acid already, so that's good enough. You're dead before you attack. So that's good. That's still not enough tiles, but this is enough tiles, right? Ah, armor does block self-damage. Oh, that's low. Oh, 4 damage total at once. Okay, so that's on the back burner because I did 4 damage with the reverse thrusters. So that's another one. I've killed 1 out of 4 enemies. I'm not quite sure how I'm using the mind control mech quite yet, because it can't drown things, which is an issue. I don't really like that. If only we could dump acid on the emerging mech. Yeah, this would be the place to do that. You do something, please, anything. I don't really. Can I hit you with this? No. So then I'm hitting this with the artillery mech. And mind control mech is probably not standing on anything, but it's gonna I'm gonna make you block a spawn. You should die. Yeah, fire is before regen. And then the plane can do this because you're not attacking. So I can do this with the plane. I really do like that the armor stops self-damage. That's really nice. So there's 1 spawn here. I haven't actually used the healing smoke yet at all, which is interesting. But that blocked a spawn, right? Yeah. So that's good. I just need to kill 2 more with acid. I'm gonna shoot this. So that does just get rid of the smoke. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I shouldn't have done that at all. Yeah, don't do that at all. I have to shoot this. I have to shoot the stinger. And I can do that from here. That does 2 plus 1 fire, right? You're on fire, you're on fire. And then I want to hit this thing. That's not enough. Okay, so then I'll hit this instead. Which means I've just got to mind control the scarab beetle to be somewhere where it can be hit. Like here. And then this will be 1 kill on acid. I want to kill the scarab, I think. Is really what I want to happen. But also I should probably get rid of the scion. Might be an issue. So I'm gonna get rid of the scion first. Yeah. So that kills the scion. That's I have a tank, right? Just move up, I guess. There works fine. Yeah, I'm sure. Fire kills the one who's gonna stab the building. More Vec. That's my 4th acid Vec. What are you shooting? The plane? Okay. Why not? Where's my mind control mech? Okay, so I don't like. Actually, that's completely fine. I don't need to protect the acid mech, but this is free XP somehow. I think is going to be my thought process here. So, will fire kill me? I don't know. Oh, wait, no, smoke isn't real, is the real answer. Smoke is a lie because I eat smoke. So, that doesn't really do much on its own, but I can land a kill somewhere else, I think. Like this, maybe? Yeah, like that. That should be a kill. I mean, I don't really need to do anything with the plane, because it doesn't take. It takes 1 less damage from all weapon sources, including self-damage. And so, since those are both only 1 damage, it won't deal damage after armor. And that's XP for everyone from that kill. Hate to leave those back unaccounted for, but we secured the region. We did indeed secure the region, and we got all objectives. A success, Commander. A sufficient number of Beck were studied with acid. Indeed, indeed. So that was great. Containment J zone. Containment zone J. Defend 2 power plants. Oh, I'm great at defending power plants, yeah. This sector has 2 grid installations. Protect them. Yeah, sure. You are the artillery. I think something like that works. The rest of you stand. I don't know why Abe is like such an asshole. It's weird. So let's see. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. I could fix 2 of said problems by shooting this, right? Yeah. I could fix 2 of said problems like so, because smoke and fire kills. However, you are kind of in the way now unless I move this. I could move it. That's not close enough. Okay. And this doesn't like push or anything. No, it does not. Okay. Might have been a mistake. It definitely was a mistake actually, but that's okay. Also okay. I really should be trying to kill this thing, but instead I can kill. Oh, there's a max range. Okay. Oh, and it leaves smoke behind? Okay, that's interesting. I hadn't realized it left smoke. But more spawns. I really hate the Alpha Stinger thing. That's a problem. I can fix both of these problems with Artillery Strike. I cannot fix an Artillery Strike if that happens. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. I definitely need an Artillery Strike here, right? Yeah. That is an issue, but this is a bigger issue, and I don't like that. And I would rather that didn't happen. So that means that this mech is going to make this thing block a spawn. I'm gonna go here, and we do that. Yeah, that works. And I just need something to die, so I guess you're dying. That's all I need. I'm gonna take a damage, but that's mostly fine, all things considered. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but I'd rather get a perfect island from getting all objectives than... and also I'm healing off defending power plants, so it's mostly fine. That's, again, not great. This is a very annoying enemy. I can stop it. Yeah, I can stop it. Can I move it? I cannot move it. I don't have enough HP. Wait, no, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing this, and I'm moving here, and I'm shooting here to smoke. Smoke again. What are you were shooting the science mech? That works. And who am I hitting with the jet? The web one is doing things for me. So I guess I'm hitting the flying one. That one takes a damage from blocking an enemy. There's a scarab, that thing's on fire. I can probably stop that, right? I don't like that. You're webbing my unit. Okay. I don't like that either. That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. Can I, like, kill one of those? It doesn't quite seem like it, no? They're all organized terribly. I would say terribly. Um, like, I don't like that this is happening. You're on fire, which is something. Um, I do this. I do this, and I go here, and I do this for more smoke, and this thing just, I don't know, smoke again. I don't like that I'm gonna lose another power, but it's okay, I think. I think it's mostly okay. Because I'm healing 2 off this. Did I not block 3 spawns? Really? I'm kind of surprised by that, but I guess, sure. End battle with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the coal plant. I guess it doesn't, well, it does still kind of matter. I get 2 more after this, kill at least 7. I can kill at least 7. And protect the generators. Something like this, I think. I assume conveyor belts still work on flying units. Ooh, time pod. Love a time pod. That's great. Retrieve the time pod. Indeed, retrieve the time pod, please. That's annoying. That's a problem. I can solve it like that. Yeah. Okay. So, can you shoot? You are, in fact, artillery. Okay. So you go here, you do that. The fire kills, you're not doing anything anymore. I can do that, that will kill. And what am I doing with the science? What am I doing with science? I want to say grabbing a repair kit, or grabbing the time pod, probably, yeah. Grab the time pod. So there's 1 kill. I shouldn't block enemies until I know I'll get at least 7 kills. Is also an important thing to consider. I don't like that, but I want to stop this more than I don't like that. So you go there. I can do that, and that's good. And I can shoot this thing, and that's good. Yeah, great. So this one down here should die next turn. Is this one still on fire? It doesn't look like it. But yeah, this one should be dead, right? Yeah. So this one over here is fine. Is this a problem? This thing is a problem. Wasn't one of the other ones on fire too? Or was it this one that was already on fire? And I lit it on fire again. Otherwise, I want to kill that. What am I doing with that? Stinging it, maybe? I can't sting it like this. Can I move it to get stung? I cannot, but I can move it to sting, which is something. That's probably enough, given that it's not doing much else otherwise. Go here, shoot this. That's on fire now. I do need to kill a lot of things for the objective, though. Miss, miss, miss. So that's nice. Okay, now I just gotta get 3 more kills, right? That's a problem. That's a problem. You're dead. Otherwise, you're dead. Can I move things to make things happen? Maybe? Okay, so I need... that's gonna be 5, so I need to kill 2 of these somehow. I could get over here if that wasn't there, but I don't think that's going to be moved anytime soon. So, what does that mean for me? This is an issue. That's 2 tiles though, so I can fix that. You're dead now. I move. I don't want that. I don't want this bit happening. So this is 1, so that'll bring me to 5. This will be 6, that's 7, right? 6. 7. 6. 7. Great. Yeah. So that's all the objectives. Yeah, that's all the objectives. You miss, you leave. We're still picking up surviving. In fact, fleeing the area, not ideal, but a win for us. Definitely a win for us, yeah. My faith in you is not misplaced, Commander. You have Detritus's gratitude. But more importantly, Time Pod. Acid Tank. Probably not going to use it. And a Reactor Core. I shouldn't ever need to heal. You have power. Oh, you do have power available. That's a good point. No, but I can give you 1 range, right? I didn't get like a pilot from that Time Pod, though. Less than 4 mech damage or just protect the batteries. I'd rather get some rep, if that's okay with you. Like here. Alright. Let's turn the Vec into relics. What are the names of my pilots? I haven't even checked yet. We've got what? Abe Isamu, Nick Coleta, and Ayana Smith? Maybe? Are there 2 L's or 2 I's? Or maybe an IL? Ilana? I don't know. I can move this thing here. Is that helpful? No. So, how about I move this thing here instead? Yeah. I'll move that thing there instead. No. Oops. That wasn't me. It is the answer, though, I think. Ah, but you're not actually going to be dead when I think you're going to be dead, are you? So actually, I do this. And stop that attack. And, I mean, it's not great, but it works, It's fine. And I can fly, so that works. The bee will sting the scorpion. That's fine. That's bad. That's completely fine. That's bad. Can I get... no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's see. I just gotta move this, right? So, where am I moving to? Can I kill this? I gotta get rid of this. Is really what I'm thinking, right? Who goes first? You go first. You do a damage. I should not have done that in that order. Dang it. But I can do this, that, and then you can do a damage. Oh, right, smoke from those. But anyway, I can go up here, and this will stop that attack, and that's good. The scarab dies because it's gonna get stung. Miss, you're not doing anything. Another spawn. More spawn. Where can I put the artillery? The artillery is like so out of position and it's really bad. I can't shoot from the acid because it is landbound. That's a problem. Those are fine, but like, I need the jet. Can the jet even move that many tiles? Yes, yes it can. So then I need to just stop this. I would love to be able to do something like that, but that doesn't work. Oh, it would die. This will kill it, because now it's on fire. So now I just need to... You're on a conveyor tile. Fire. Conveyor tile. You're attacking this. I don't like that at all. But what can I do about it? Move this thing here and it'll get stabbed. What's happening here? I can't actually do enough damage there, so I guess I'm doing this instead. And I'm losing this building, I think. Yeah. I'm losing a building. But that's okay. You miss. You get stung. Something spawns a regenerator scion. Don't love that. Okay, that's an issue and that's an issue, but those are the only two issues. The real issue is that I don't have enough mechs in place to stop those two. It's on fire, but it's not gonna die. I'll move this thing here. Yeah. Can I ram with it? I cannot, in fact, ram with it. Okay. Would this work? It might if I could shoot first. I can't shoot first, of course, but you know, it's the thought that counts. End a turn that it moves too. Cool. This works. This works, I think. Right? And then I shoot my own mech and it makes fog there and my mech just doesn't take damage. But it should get rammed from... Oh, no. They'll both get moved because they're both on conveyor belts. My thinking was that it was gonna get hit. It was gonna be rammed into and deal a damage from knockback. But yeah, that works too. Just having them both move. I'm really not paying enough attention to these conveyor belts, am I? Your mechs have only taken minor damage. My engineers are certain they can get the Nest Eaters back into the field quickly. Cool. Seismic activity. Boss fight time. Am I doing more smoke? All 4 adjacent tiles? All 4 adjacent tiles, interesting. Or center tile damage by 2. Was there ever a question about what was taking damage there? More movement would be fun, but I don't think it's quite that useful. Boss fight time, I guess. Scion. Oh, this is the really annoying one, isn't it? Yeah. All other mech have 1 or more HP, regen and HP per round, and die and explode when they die. However, despite that, I'm pretty sure I can just hit it with the reverse thrusters and it will die a grisly death, is my hope here. So I do something like this, but I do really want to kill it. Where are the most tiles? That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. Regardless, I do think I'm going here. So that did 3. much HP does it normally have? Did I miss something? How did that do 3? Anyway, that's an issue. But I'm gonna stab this thing. So it's not really an issue. I do want to move a little bit before I do that. So that's gonna happen. And how am I dealing with this? Well, I can't kill it, so I guess I'm smoking it out. Otherwise, that looks pretty good. I blocked one of the spawns. I do take a damage doing it though, and I have 3 or less HP on all my mechs. That's terrifying. That's bad, that's bad, that's all bad. Okay. Also, the abomination is going to make problems happen. You can't move when webbed, but you can still do other things. 1, 2. 1, 2. I can't move it anywhere useful. Okay. I think my answer is that I kill the abomination instead. Then they have less HP, so I can kill one of them. This one? Not this one. This one, maybe? I can't, like, hit multiple of these with anything. I can't let that happen, though. I hit here. Can I do that? I can do that. Okay. I go here, I do this, I move you here, and I do that, and I lose a grid power, but otherwise that went pretty well, because I killed the boss, which is very important. 2 more spawns. This is getting out of hand quickly. Could you not? You're dead? You're on fire. So this is not actually a threat. This is a problem. Whatever the hell this is a problem. But that thing's on fire. I'm doing this, right? So I'm doing that because I need to use the jet. So this thing is dying. 1 per distance traveled. I guess I could find out like this. So if I travel, so I'd be here, so I'd be traveling 2 tiles, so 2 damage. Yeah, so 2 damage. So that doesn't work. But it does make a tile of smoke, so it actually kind of does work. And I'm gonna put the B here. I'm gonna put the B right there, I think. But yeah, I do that, and it makes smoke, which is great. And I put mind control here. I'm gonna move the B here. It's on fire. It's gonna do that, which is gonna sting another one, which is great. So that takes a fire damage. That thing dies to fire. You're gonna stab one of the other Vec, which is good. You're gonna move. I have got smoke on 2 sides of the tower now, which is nice. That's a problem. That's not a problem. That's a problem. You're threatening the mech. You're on fire, so you're gonna die. Are you really all threatening my mechs? This was such a stupid decision on your part. Okay. Can I move you to any useful tile? I could just burn you, and that's pretty useful, yeah. So yeah, you're gonna burn to death. You're burning to death. You're not dying though. But I can kill this thing. Just kidding. One movement tile. The levels really aren't all that big. I guess I'm shooting the 2 HP B. So that, and I'm doing this then. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're gonna do absolutely nothing, which is great. Okay. Cool. I killed the Scion, I protected the tower, I failed to block one Vec at one point, so that's awful, but yeah, plus 1 HP. Is this, like, useful? Maybe on the Science mech? Pull the target towards you, no thanks, not gonna use the acid tanks. Is this useful? It would work on the Science mech, maybe? Do I, like, want it? I guess is the better question. Not really, no. I want 2 cores and a power more. So that leaves me with 3 cores, so I could get more range. Or I could do damage, which would be lovely. Smoking things out, though, is also kind of amazing. And so I think for that reason, I'm actually going to go with 1 more move and more smoke. The smoldering shells cost a power? Really? Wait, do the other mechs? Why do smoldering shells cost a power? That's so incredibly random. And I don't know what to make of it. Anyway, ice or what would this have? Ice isn't, like, hard, though, is the thing. So I think I'll leave it. If you're from the future, you'll find our island is even further back in time than you expected. If not for the Vec, I'd love to give you a tour of the old Earth relics. Yeah, that's a really bad joke, but yeah. Landmines. So many landmines. Block 3 spawns. Sure, I can do that. Landmines might actually be an issue here. I think I'm going to go on the back row with this one. Although, wait, no, positioning doesn't matter anymore because I've got 4-sided smoke. I want to use the mind control to blocks to make blocks, I think. So definitely can't use the mind control to make a block here. Yeah, I didn't think that worked, but I mean, I get to try, don't I? I can stop. No, I can't. I can't kill that thing. Okay. Are you even doing anything? No, I really just need to stop spawns. I blow this up. I blow up this mountain. That's my answer. So I go here, and I do this, and I blow up the mountain, and now I can stand here and do that, and that's good. What am I doing with you? What am I doing with you? Probably swapping another spawn to get my 3rd spawn block that I need. Make sure I don't fail that. So that's all 3 spawn blocks, yeah. I do need to, like, walk in smoke it at some point with the science bot. And also preferably the jet, but, you know, that's fine. Science bot cannot do much anything here, can it? Smoke again. You got 4 moves? 1, 2, 3, 4. It wouldn't be able to move out, though. That's the issue. Here. 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 Yeah. There. So that stops that. I don't like that at all. I can't reach it though, so there's not really a lot I can do. Can you move through me? No, you can't. I'll just kill you. And put this here, I guess. Yeah, that works. 1 spawn, 2 spawn, 3 spawn. You're still attempting things. That one blew up. That's great. Those old earth lions still have some fire in them. Yes, yes, they do. They're very much still active. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's an issue. That's a really big issue, actually. Shoot. I don't like you, but I would prefer the power plant didn't die, if that's okay with you. I think my answer here is that I do that with that one. This one just repairs. And I really don't want the power plant dying. So I go here and shoot here, and I'll lose 2 power. But I want the perfect island bonus if I can help it. So yeah, I lose 2 power, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. You do nothing, that blocks 1. I gotta do something with this, but that's shouldn't be too bad. You blew up. I don't like that. I don't like those. Okay. That fixes my problems though. I'll move this here, and now it blocks this shot. Yeah. And then I just move back. And I guess that works, yeah. And now that stops this thing from hitting the power plant. I could just be doing this, couldn't I? That would work, yeah. That's all my moves, yeah. Okay. And then I win. You trigger that mine, you get shot, you get XP from that. Once the Vek commit, they can't seem to stop their attack. Yeah, true that. Watching those mines take out the Vek was a real treat, and with fewer mines around, it'll be safer for our forces to move through the region. Indeed. I want the core, so I'm going warning air support. This region has an old airfield that can provide air support. We're new at actually flying those planes, but let's hope for the best. You're so bad at flying the planes, it's an environmental hazard. I hope you're aware of that, sir. Maybe you should not fly planes if you're that bad at flying planes. Bombs will be dropped on the tiles, killing any region. Okay, that's a nice idea. Oh, that's actually really good that that thing will die. That's a problem, and you're annoying. I can't mind control anything else. Is this specifically enemies? No. That's interesting. Can I do anything useful with you? So, what I want to try... That's a problem. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go here, here, here then. And you'll die that way. Can I do anything with these two? I can do this and that. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we can smoke cloud and 3 out of 5 damage, and that's great. So airstrike hits that. That Vek dies. The gun dies. There's a rock digger thing. Why are you shooting there? Is it random? Where you shoot? Why are you shooting me? Okay. What am I doing here? You're fine, you're fine. All of these are actually not hitting things, so I kind of just want to kill the Scion. How much damage are you doing? You're doing 3. Could I move it? Not like that, no. Could I move anything to do something useful or productive? I don't know. I don't know. I could do this. And I could do this. And that'll kill that one. And then, I'm going here and where? Here. Here. And then the Scion blocks one of the spawns. The gun misses. That's an Alpha Scorpion. Man, that sucks. The digging thing is doing things that I don't appreciate at all. I mean, the Scion doesn't really matter all that much. Are you doing? You're not attacking. You're annoying. That's a problem. Is about how this is going. Also, there's a bomb. Right. You have 3 health. That's too many health. Would you have... Yeah, you would... Fire. I can kill it with fire. Fire goes first. It'll lose an HP. 1, 1, 2. Yeah, no, I can do that. And that's great. I go here. I shoot like this. And that thing will die because the Scion will burn to death, right? Yeah. And it'll take a damage because it'll lose an HP from the Scion. That's a problem, that's a problem. That's fine, that's a problem. I can kill it and gas the other one. Wait, no, they're both getting airstruck. Never mind. That's fine. I can also get this thing killed, which would be fun. Yeah, all of you can get airstruck. Is this mountain still here? Of course not. Lovely. I can do that, and then when I strike you, you will die to fire, right? And you're also still not attacking, I think. So that should kill everything, right? Yeah. And then those 3 die. All of them get airstruck. Can't wait to share my training with other Detritus pilots. We have a unit from Detritus, or a pilot from Detritus. Those back won't cause us any more trouble. Well done, all thanks. 2 more mech HP. Who is that? This one? Yeah, that's fine. Pastures. I want the core. Defend the satellite launches? That's a new one. I haven't done that yet. These satellites were the centerpiece of our Race to Space exhibit, but they'll prove more useful providing telemetry for our defenses. Okay, sure. Yeah. This ice? How is there ice here? We've got a... Ooh, time pod. Love a time pod. Let's try and recover that. That's a problem. That's a problem. They can't make... Okay, they can't make mountains over time pods or water. That's interesting. Or rocks, I guess. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a really big problem. I want to kill this. I don't like you. Can I get you to shoot someone? You do go first. You do 3 damage. I can't get you to shoot someone. So you'll shoot that thing, it'll die, so it's no longer a problem. This thing is going to die so that it's no longer a problem. I'm going to... Am I shooting this thing? I don't think so. I'd rather not take the damage, all things considered. So what am I shooting? Here. I'm shooting here. I'm shooting like so. Because that protects the adjacency to the satellite. And then you get shot. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe how much combat duty I'm putting in. What was your level up? Though. Like, what actually did you get? I've been webbed. Both of them have +2 mech HP. Wow, okay. That's not very useful. If you kill it, wait, if you shoot it, it kills everything? Satellite launch? Launch a satellite into space, destroying the surrounding area. When is that happening? 5? That's not... Okay. It's an NPC. I mean, there are only 3 player characters on this map, but sure. So, what? Just don't let it break, right? So I can just let it die. And I want to smite the soldier scion, yeah. So I do that, and I move you. I don't know where I move you yet. I can't drown you. I want to drown you. I can shoot you, I suppose. And then what? I move this one onto that to block it. I grab the time pod, just gotta make sure that this satellite doesn't die before it can launch. So that's a damage, right? And then it lifts, and you die. So that's great. So I've defended 1 launch. You block a spawn. That's annoying. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. So I can't kill it. But I could just like steam it. Yeah. That works, I think. Go here. Shoot here. Smoke overwrites fire. That's interesting. And then you can burn and also die. Because that'll die from blocking the spawn at the end of this round. Yeah. Block a spawn, dies. You don't do anything, the rocket... The satellite launches what? Now? Probably? Or... Yeah, now. Okay. Are there any actual problems here? No? There's a small problem in that I can't actually move this thing around. I can have it stab that thing. And I guess that works. This doesn't make fire, does it? No, it doesn't. Ah, but it's still lit on fire. That's interesting. And then I can kill the gun. And that works, yeah. Fire damage. That thing burns. This just misses. That thing stabs the other gun. That causes fire. Or, no, it did damage to the forest and that lit it on fire. Okay, that makes sense. That's all the objectives. We're already getting data back from the satellites in orbit. Excellent job. We'll be able to spot the Vec before they attack. Okay, cool. But more importantly, time pod. A mech move. You get to pilot the artillery mech. I understand that they leveled up. However, they're not going to be driving anymore. Because HP on the artillery mech is so useless. It's not in combat enough for that to matter at all. More movement on that, maybe? No, I want 3 to put in here to get more damage, and I can't make grid defense happen. I'm so bad at defending trains. I'll try my hand at tanks. 2 old Earth tanks that will eventually help me in this fight. So that's a Soldier Scion, which is annoying. The rest of you, why are you so bad at being a team player? Why are you so awful? So that's a problem, and that's a problem even though it might not look like it. So you're an issue. Something like this, and then I shoot the back one, and that works. Yeah, you'll shoot the Alpha Firefly. That's nice. There was a forest underneath all that smoke apparently. So this is fine because it's dead. You just didn't summon any rocks. Cool. Anyway, that's a problem. That's a problem. I can kill it. That would work. That thing is dead now. Can I do anything else? I can block spawns? No, but it'll burn. I could make a cloud of dust somewhere. Here. This thing burns, that thing's not attacking. Great, great, great. My science mech goes, it drops. Oh, it has more HP now. That's cool. You're trying. The Alpha Firefly is trying so hard to make this work, and there's just way too much smoke everywhere. Don't do that, please. I'm asking you nicely. I can take that shot, and that works. This is a problem. Wait, no, they push. Which means I gotta make that push before I make that push, which means I need to move this thing. Which means I actually shouldn't move. Definitely don't do that. I want this. I want this mech. And I want this mech to go here and put it here. And then I put the tank here. The tank shoots. I'll move the pilot out the way. And I shoot this thing over here and it'll die to the Firefly. Is there anything else I'm doing? Shooting right here, I think. Probably, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna shoot right there so that this building is secured on all 4 sides by smoke. You're not doing anything, you're missing, you're fine. Yeah, yeah. And then I'll win after next turn. Right? Let them kill each other. I do agree. Yeah, sure. Shoot the little guy. See how that looks. How many times can you move? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Yeah, that would work. Could you not shoot the little guy, please? I really don't appreciate it. Die instead. How about that? I think this works, right? Yeah, that definitely works. And then, although there is that, like, achievement for moving stuff, which I kind of want. So, oh, and I can still get this kill anyway, because I can do that. So that works. You die. We're still picking up surviving back fleeing the area. Not ideal, but still a win for us. Definitely still a win for us, given that we got all of the achievement or the objectives. Old up technology is down. Is up again. Yeah. Let's fight the fire bug. Fire beetle. Let's kill the fire beetle. Here, here. Maybe. Hundreds of people in those buildings. Make sure they stay standing. I mean, it's about like 80 to 90 people in each building, actually. I guess it's hundreds total, but yeah. No, that's not quite right. I hate you. I hate you so much. I so much. I hate it. However, it's not actually quite so bad as it might look. I want this thing dead, though. Or I could move it. Or I could move it. Which actually might be better. I probably shouldn't have done that in that order. It would not have mattered in the slightest. Okay, cool. And then I take that shot, and that's great because it puts smoke here. It blocks that attack. Fire doesn't matter, but getting smoke on the grid is great. And I gotta kill the beetle. Soldier sign there is upsetting. It's making killing the giant harder. Here. This is my shot side. Yeah, could you not, mate? Could you not? Like, how about you just go light yourself on? There's a freaking hells. Okay. That's an issue though, so I really do need to get rid of I really do need to take this shot. But I guess I'm not making the long shot on the fire beetle because there's this rocket in the way. But I am getting down lots of smoke, which is nice. Very nice. Making it very hard for anyone to take for any of the Vek to take a stab at the towers. That fire beetle is almost dead, which is lovely. Where am I shooting here? Is this thing dead? That's the problem. Is this thing dead? Absolutely not. Okay. Here. I shoot like this. Does it get lit on fire? The fire beetle's not fireproof. That's nice. I go here. You get lost, mate. Just get off. Get lost. Oh. That's not good. It's a bit late to do anything about it. Could I have done anything about it? I don't have enough pieces to do anything about it, is the real answer. I could not have done anything about it. I killed the leader just right, because it was on 1 HP. That makes sense. So I'm gonna lose 2 HP, which isn't amazing. But, I'm gonna get a perfect island, which is amazing. Because there's no way the corporate tower dies now. The smoke is already too well placed for that to happen. AK, you suck. You suck so much. I hate you. Like this, you go eat rocks or something, mate. And I can do that, and you'll stop attacking, go over here, drop smoke here. It's not used to fighting blind. Let's take advantage of this. That's been the game plan for almost the entirety of this fight. There was like a turn at the beginning where there wasn't like 12 pieces of smoke on this grid. With the Vek Abomination destroyed, no new hives, I know. But more importantly, perfect island. You accomplished every archive mission and astounding achievement. Please, you and the Mist Eaters, accept this as thanks. I will. Repair drop? Heal all player units, including disabled mechs. I mean, that sounds amazing, but if mechs can move through enemy units. You think that... Nah, because I would be taking self damage. But you think that counts for during a charge attack? It would be interesting. And I do like it, but I'd rather heal and then spend rep somehow else. Micro artillery? Artillery with potential to launch multiple small projectiles? Potential? Is this clip gonna show said potential? Does it just repeat the attack or something? Like what? Force amp? All that could take +1 damage from bumps and blocking emerging effects. Oh, that is nice. Self damage 1 though, which isn't nice. Would I actually be using this? I don't think so. It's not really better than just making a bunch of smoke. So yeah, get lost. I want at least 1 so that I can make damage happen. 2 more would be lovely as well. But is it better than getting way too much grid defense? How much grid defense would I be making? Yeah, probably. It doesn't really matter, because the goal is to not take damage. Oh, and grid defense is only a chance. On behalf of Pinnacle, I welcome you. The climate on our island isn't ideal for humans, but the low temperatures are vital for machine life to thrive. I've read that before, haven't I? Ooh, a core. Sub-zero range, take less than 3 grid damage, protect the generator. Those are freeze mines. I also didn't actually read what she said at all. This is okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Here we go. This time I can do this. I have had you before, Isaac. You're very odd as a character, and also probably just a bait to use in general. Ew. Ew. Gross. Does this even... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, that's because I increased its range, right? But it burrows, which is amazing. How much damage does it do? 1. So not enough. But I can block a shot with it. So it does get frozen, yeah. I gotta shoot here. Which means I'm going here. And I'm shooting here. Because I can't let this happen. That's a problem, though. So... Oh, that's a really big problem, though. Shoot. Okay. I have to address that, then. But, like, I can't stop this from happening with someone else. Is the real issue with trying to fix that. How am I fixing that? By... What are you doing, then? Wait, there's only... You're a problem and you're also a problem. Right. So I guess I just gotta do... But I'd be taking 2. You're only doing 1. So I guess I'm doing this, then, instead. Am I just freezing a mech? I'd rather not, all things considered. So what am I hitting instead? This thing, probably. I can pass through my friendly mechs when doing that, which is interesting. You don't do that, please. Burn? Burn. Yeah, that sounds good. No, this still isn't great, but I'll be healing 1 after this fight, so a small sacrifice if we can save this timeline. Agreed, agreed. That's generally what's happening. Idiot. It's frozen himself after burrowing out of the ground. You can go anywhere, and you chose to burrow underneath a landmine. Idiot. Like, it could have gone here, too, I think, right? Because it's got, like, ridiculous movement. It's also interesting to be actually able to see what that movement looks like. Okay. You're a problem, you're a problem. Is my assessment. So I'd do something like this. And that'll also help defend this last remaining building. You, I don't like you. Can I get you killed? I can totally get you killed. Oh yeah, I can definitely get you killed. What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this? I'm not right there. I want... I can throw myself forward here. I can do that. I wanted to put smoke in front of a building. So here, slowly dying, blocking an enemy. Winter has seized back. That's a cool voice line. That's a problem. That's a really big problem, but that's fine. How much health do you have? It doesn't matter. So that's fine. That's not fine. Like, really at all. I can go here and do that, and that fixes that problem. How much HP do you have? A little bit too much. Huh. Is there any way I could get you over here in time? No. So, I mean, I think I'm still doing this, right? And I guess I'm sending this thing to Smoke a Mountain and burn. Yeah. The snake is out again. But, like, now it's the final turn, and I'm winning, so... You really don't understand positioning at all, do you? Like, wow. You spent half of the game frozen. Like, come on, man. You can do better than this. That's a problem, that's fine. Are there really only this many Vec left? Shoot that thing. Yeah. Rocket. Rocket. Yeah, great. What am I shooting now? If I shoot this thing, this won't die. Who goes first? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, right, I do 3 damage now. I forgot about that upgrade. We're still picking up Vec fleeing the area, not ideal, but still a win for us. A Vec, singular. Everything is operating at peak efficiency, I thank you. Yeah. But more importantly, core. Reactor core. The local coolant station detonated, releasing storms of cryonanites into the atmosphere. How do you feel about nanite on nanite violence? Here, that's ice. I can stand on it. Here. No, I messed up. Because I think the snake is going to go here, which is a problem. Ooh, time pod. I love a time pod. Someone else get it? Dude, it's going to be whoever happens to be near it. I'm going to tell you that now. Wow. Okay. A lot going on right now. There's a freaking shell scion making things worse. That's a problem, that's a problem. You're a problem, you're a problem, you're a problem. Can I stop multiple problems? I can make a jet happen. That would stop a lot of problems. Additionally, moving the snake would also solve many problems. The snake cannot burrow into ice. That's interesting. These things are freezing. Snake, go over there. Go here, do that. That works. Go here, do that. That thing dies. These two freeze. These two freeze. Not actually all that great, because the Scion is still providing shells to everything, and I hate it. I need to block the respawns. Huh. That might be a little bit hard. Or not, because science bot. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. Like, this just blocks that spawn, and that makes that easy. I don't like that at all. So, what am I doing about it? This, it'll burn, right? Right? Yeah, it'll burn. And then I go one. No, it's definitely gotta be damage, doesn't? Or do you think this? It works because I have the pod focus on your opponent. It works not because it'll do damage and leave, but because the smoke. So that thing dies. This one doesn't do anything, and it'll block a spawn. I need to block 2 more spawns, though, which isn't great. Is that a spider? Is that a spider? It is definitely a spider. Ew. You're covered in webs. Yes, you are. That one's frozen, so I don't really have to deal with it. Okay. Block the spawn again. I need to block 1 more spawn, which I guess I'm doing like this. And what am I doing with this? Smoke everywhere. Yeah, but also more importantly, smoke here. Oh. You can move after doing that. That's interesting. So that'll freeze everything. Oh, Ice Storm puts fire out. That makes sense, yeah. I have stopped 3 spawns. The spider's annoying as always, and also maybe a little bit of a problem actually. Because it doesn't move, and I can't do anything with that. This shot right here. This shot right here. That immediately melts the ice. That's fun. I want to kill things. I can tell you that much. That's a kill. And I guess I can freeze this solid. Because screw you. Screw you, get frozen. I wonder if they'll say they're leaving the area given that they're all dead. Nothing was damaged, everything's alright. Mission complete. We don't even get a response. Okay, cool. Good to see you thought out. I'm working to contain the road. Kionanites, the storms of the region have already ceased. What terrible timing. But time pod. So yeah. 3 time pods is what we're looking for. Freeze and defend both robots. I don't know how to freeze the robot. These machines are not currently themselves. Look past their malfunctioning and aggression and see them as living beings. Dude, imagine like being that size of like a skyscraper. Like imagine that being like your life. But I gotta freeze it with the tank. So something like that. Ooh, time pod. So I'll get all 3 of my last okay, lots happening here. That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. How am I dealing with it? Uh, you are a problem. So I guess my answer here is that I'm dropping a shell here, and that stops 2 problems. Otherwise, there are only 2 problems left. Freeze that thing, and I gotta stop you somehow at some point. I've completely stopped this thing from attacking, so that works. And I haven't really given myself anything to work with elsewise, but I want to kill the shell scion at some point, so I'll do that. So you shoot that one. There's a scarab there now. That's a problem. That's a problem. Are you gonna be a problem? No, you're not. Oh, nice. That's a problem. Here, I think. But first, I want you to freeze. Put your hands on your head. Actually, if that's how this is gonna happen, then what am I moving? My thought. I was gonna say, okay, I want to shoot here. I want to shoot here, which will stop this and this. This thing will kill that. So what am I doing with these two? And I guess my answer is blocking things. Where's the time pod? Where is the time pod? Did I lose it already? Time pod. I guess I can pick up the time pod. Not easily though. I can pick up the time pod with this. And then do something like that. And then do this. And you'll kill the shell scion. Although, honestly, you could burn. Yeah, you'll take a fire damage. You'll kill the shell scion, which is lovely. I'll block an enemy spawn. You won't do anything. That's fine. That's a problem. That's a problem. They just keep coming. How fast do they breed? I mean, we get to witness them breeding real time, and the answer is crazy fast. As far as I can tell. You are not shooting usefully, so go there. And I might just drown you. Honestly, though, I kind of want to drown this one instead. Yeah. So I'll fire, and that'll drown that one. My data regarding water and Vec is limited. The result appears positive. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. They can't swim at all. That thing, it is no longer on fire because smoke. Okay. That's not great. Also, why did it... No, I have armor. That's what's going on. Okay. I also can't do anything with the ice tank. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So, you'll miss. And those are the last spawns for this fight. I can definitely get a kill here, right? That's annoying. I think I just freeze it though. Don't do that. How much damage do you do? How much damage should I do? I do enough damage is the answer here. You can burn. Oh. You can't burn. Interesting. Okay. Um. Ah, I've got enough to make this, 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 and this happen. And that kills. So that's lovely. And those two will leave, and I have one. And I got all of the objectives, which is lovely. And after this, I can get more range on the plane. Thank you for protecting the sentient life. I'm sure I will be able to restore their programming. Time pod. That's a person. Mech gains flying. Wow. Okay. And that's just like a permanent pilot that I can have. Damn. Okay. Um, that's strong. This mech's already flying. You're fine. I can't use you right now, but like you're crazy. Prospero. Anyway, more range unnecessary, but I will accept it. I mean, I kind of do agree. I don't know if more range will be too useful, but yeah. Don't take damage, protect the coal plant. Coal plant's easy. Don't know about damage, but I guess we'll see. I haven't been taking much damage at all, really. But this is only the second or third island. Threat, and that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Are you gonna be a problem? You're so a problem. Yeah. Here, I shoot here. So that means I need to like back up maybe. What am I doing with you? You're gonna go shoot the scarab, and that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I want to go here because it's a bit more central, and I can go here and block spawn like this, and I do this. And that fixes all of the problems. Yeah, just don't take damage and protect the coal plant. So you kill the scarab, that's lovely. You block a spawn, that's the snake. That's not great. Snakes are weird, man. Snakes are weird. So that's a problem. That's a problem. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. So there's only 2 problems so far. And nothing is webbing me, which is important. I can use the scarab again to kill things, so I think I'll do that. Do that. I would be swapping one smoke for another, which I don't like. But I guess that's what's happening. Yeah. I guess that's what's happening. And like, you won't even be doing damage to me anyway. But I really don't want to get rid of the smoke, because it's really nice for blocking 2 points. And by the same reasoning, I'll go here and do that. And that protects that, and that's great. So the firefly kills the snake, things spawn, and that's the entirety of the turn. There's so much smoke. This is what the Rusting Hulks could have been. And kind of was, but the Rusting Hulks had the problem where they smoke themselves. And that is so very inhibitive. For doing funny things with smoke and all of the smoke everywhere all the time. I don't like that at all. At all. Shoot. I could light myself on fire. That sounds like a bad idea, though. I could go here. I could do that. And I guess I'll expend the smoke anyway. And I do that. That kills 1. and I got more smoke happening. You shoot the other firefly that hits ice. That's interesting. I really thought that wouldn't break the ice on that tile. I don't know why, but it seems like it would just fly off. That's an issue. That's an issue. Otherwise, it's fine. Shell Science annoying as always. Here. Shoot it. Not there. Here. From where? Here. Here. Okay. I gotta stop that, and I gotta worry about that. So I think my answer to you is that I will be doing this here. I really hate Shell Scion. I think that's probably worth it. And I can use the jet to put smoke back there. So that's nice. So that firefly kills the Scion, that firefly does damage. They don't seem to be able to adapt to changing battlefield conditions. I mean, yeah, kinda. Your ability to defeat the Vek with minimal damage for the max is admirable if only all humans showed such concern for their machine counterparts. Well, the real issue is that if the mechs die, the mechs are fine, but the pilot inside is not fine, and the pilots are what are carrying the run currently. Anyway, that was definitely a perfect. Now I just gotta kill slime. Just kill slimes. There might be something, a problem over here, but here we go. This time I can do this. Yes, yes, you can. Believe in yourself. How do I want to kill the slime? That's a problem. These are fine, but yeah. How would you feel about assimilating something else? I hate this. I hate a lot of this, actually. I think I gotta make the slime assimilate the Q. Let's walk, move 120 tiles with enemies controlled by control shot. Yeah, sure. I think actually I'm going to free the walker because I want this thing dead. I really hate it a lot. And this will kill it. And also, free smoke tiles around a building, which is nice. So the slime, does the slime gain HP? No, it just kills things. Nice. The Scarab misses. I do need to start killing the slime though. It does take a while to kill it. Because I've got to wait for it to break. So, this is not great. I don't like that or that. This is really not, this is terrible though, so. Go get eaten. Go get consumed, nerd. Go over here and do this. How much damage you do? 3? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna need you to body block for me. If that's quite alright. Oh, I can do that! Oh, I had not considered that. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's very fun. Oh, that's so fun. I like that. I might not kill the slime. That would be a problem. I really do need to start on the slime, like, right now, though. That's a Shell Scion. That's annoying. Hold me tight. I hate it. I hate it. That's an issue. Okay. I moved the snake to block that. And... okay, so then... I'm shelling the slime. The slime will take fire damage. You can't see the neighbors anymore. Cool. I do that. and I mind control the snake. I can't have it die or move from fire though. So I do that, and that works. The slime splits from fire damage, and I have to kill slimes fast. Really fast, actually. I might not have enough time anymore. I might have screwed myself. Oh, I definitely screwed myself, didn't I? They only have 2 HP, though. There's maybe a chance. Oh, I screwed up. I definitely screwed up. If I go all in on the slime, I don't even have enough. They can consume a slime can consume another slime. Does that matter? Maybe I can make it work. Depends on where these slimes split. You're not attacking. Shoot. You do 2. You do 2? Okay. This bug is in the way. Hold on. You'll kill 1? That puts me at 3 though, which is not enough. That's not great. Damn it. Where did I go wrong? I just didn't pay enough attention to the giant slimes. Is that really what happened? Like, I can do this, and like, I'm not actually taking any damage on the grid, but like, now I'm not getting perfect island, which is bad. Like, yeah, that is 3 slimes destroyed, but I needed to kill these 2. We didn't. I mean, we did drive them off, but that's bad. I'll assign a drone force to tail and scan the new back. We may be able to obtain more data to properly combat it. Very upsetting. I don't need any more cores, do I? Confuse shot flips the target's face. Or storm generator. I think I know what I'm doing. Surround yourself with smoke. I like that it shows that you heal. Because I do have that passive. Or stabilizers. How about yes, all of those. Yeah, all of those. I would love to not take damage from the back. That sounds... Actually, you can beat this because +1 damage is attainable right now. We lose a move. Actually, no. We don't lose a move yet. But we do gain defense, which is nice. Up to 23 grid defense. Anyway, sustainable energy. Finish 3 corporate grids without dropping below 4 grid power. Okay, yeah. You won't find me as gullible as my department heads. Whatever time traveler nonsense you claim, it's your firepower we need. I think you're an idiot. But I do want cores again. Protect the bombs and the defense lab. I kind of do want to protect the bombs if possible. Yeah. Right, they're all elites. Where am I? Here, I guess? Yeah, I can go up and down. I can go up and down this lane, and that works kind of well. Watch your head. Ooh, time pod. Love a time pod. Pod's technically company property, so make sure it gets back intact. What are you talking about? So that's a problem. This is... I don't actually think this is a problem, but that's a problem that's an issue. Yeah, that's not actually a problem, but this is a problem. Um, wow, okay. I think I'm probably going to shoot here, which means I'm moving this thing, like so. What am I doing with this? This is an issue, right? This, 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 and that. And that solves all my problems, yeah. I don't know if this one down here will move. Oh right, I have electric damage now. I forgot about that bit. That is nice. So you spawn acid tiles, which suck. But you did spawn more smoke, which is nice. So one of them died from blocking. The Scarab Beetle is doing nothing. The Centipede is... This is the problem. That's fine. Whatever the Vex ring is locking the servos, yeah. This is... These two are fine, but that's a problem. That's just annoying, I think. I back up one, I do that. And I'd love to get that. So how about that? And I block another... Right, they jump. I was very confused for a moment because I thought I threw it, but no, it's jumping. So this leaper will stop a spawn, it will die from that. The centipedes are dying from electric smoke, which is cool. I got the pod, right? Yeah, I got the pod. The bombs are still here, which is nice. That's a problem, that's a problem. There are no more enemies. Didn't I? I didn't have the power, that's right. I can go here and do this. And do this, yeah. And then I can go here and do this. And then I just want to go somewhere where I can put smoke out. Like here. Like here, yeah. And this makes lots of smoke. Oh, interesting that the fire overrides the smoke from the desert, too. So there's just more acid there. You'll block a spawn. I'll block a spawn. I'll block a spawn again. That's a problem. That's perfectly fine. That's a problem. The issue actually is that... I actually don't need to go that far. Because that just kills. Okay. And that will kill. Oh, right, and it heals. Okay, that's nice. It's victory in a turn, and I don't think I can make a kill happen. So... I guess just, like, repair. The readouts have stopped flashing red for now. So, yeah, that was a great fight. I did everything excellent. Both prototypes survived intact. I can order Runfield and his team to move to stage 2. Why are they massive? Is what I want to know. Anyway, I got their 2 reactors, which is a little bit more than I need, all things considered. Although, I guess I do need 2 more if I'm gonna put more range back on the reverse thrusters, but yeah. Power. Doomsday. Train. Lightning Storm. Less than 3 grid damage. Less than 4 mech damage. Less than 4 mech damage. And then I can do grid damage and I'll be... Because I might need the power from this. Okay. Fly... Jet. Gun. Science mech. Yeah. Lightning. Ooh, time pod. Love a time pod. I want that pod retrieved, and if you can't retrieve it during the battle, keep the Vec from it. Yeah, that's about how the time pods work. Yeah. So the Scion is a problem because it makes things explode. That's bad. Oh wow, that's really bad. Okay. Lots of things I want to do here. Lots of things I want to do here. First thing I want to do here is put this... doesn't work. Wait, no, I'm stupid. The reason I was putting it... I was going to put it here for lightning. That's right. So, this works. But that's an issue. What's... that's what's allegedly exploding. But I can do this, and that works. And I want the bomber bug gone. So that, yeah, the bomber bug dies. Lightning strikes the... I took a damage from the bomber bug exploding. Yeah, I didn't consider that. Lightning just tears down a mountain. I don't think that's normally how lightning works. There were a lot of deserts where it was standing too. All of these tiles were desert. So now we've got a ton of smoke happening. I want the blast Scion dead. I think that's my next objective priority. That's an issue, but otherwise I just want the Scion dead. Go here, do that. That works. I want the Scion dead. You do 2 damage. Congrats, you're gonna kill the Scion. Actually, I'm gonna just lightning strike the Scion so that I can kill this bug. It just needs to be 2 because it'll take 2 damage from the... Oh, that's fine. It may not be so fortunate the second time. I got my effect orders mixed up, which is on me. I thought lightning happened before smoke and fire, but I guess I got that wrong. But anyway, I can just stand on the rest of the spawn points, and that should be the match. Just die, please. I probably shouldn't have done that in that order. Because now I have to light myself on fire, but that's okay. You don't have the time for this. What, passive healing? Just a bunch more smoke, I think. Less than 4 mech damage. So the centipede dies to lightning. There will be a single enemy. Does this promotion mean more combat missions? All of our missions are combat missions. Are they like having like the pilots do paperwork or something? Like what? You can't move? That's fine. Mostly, I think. There's a variety of ways I could handle this, but I think I'd rather just blast it with the pilot. Yeah. Anything else I could do? Have any reason at all to do? I don't think so. It'd be really bad if one of those tiles that my mechs were standing on were lightning and I just didn't notice. There are 4 less mountains than when we started. That's kind of insane. Region is secured, deploying troops to defend the area. I got 25% chance of grid defense. Anyway, time pod. Shield tank. Deploy a shield tank that can give shields to allies. Okay. Yeah, sure. Another mech reactor? To do what with? Am I even going to use the shield tank? Probably not. I don't have anywhere to put it. So, free reactor. I can't, like, give it to someone else is the issue. But I guess you can move more. I want one more. I need one more core. We have reports of Vec not only burrowing below ground, but emerging and then taking to the air. They own the ground. We can't allow them to control the skies as well. I mean, I guess. I mean, we're pretty good at flying, all things considered. Like, you know, for a species that is very much not avian or able to fly at all. I probably should have put the science spot below instead of above. I can't believe I'm on the front line. Surely they could have found someone else. Well, the replacement isn't really quite at the right time, given that you really don't have any need of flying. Oh! The Vec will spawn out of the chasms. That's fun. That's really fun. Okay, you're not an issue, but that's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. Well, I see one really straightforward solution to that, and that would be to smoke all of them. Yeah, okay. Now, can I kill things? My second concern. I want to kill the dameable flying one. Light something on fire. Light this one on no, because it's already dead to smoke. So, light this one on fire, and then it'll die 2 turns from now. Alright? Yeah. That one dies. The scarabs take 2 out of 4 damage. The other flying one dies. The centipede doesn't know what it's doing. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Wow. Okay. Can I fix multiple problems at once? Maybe? It doesn't really seem like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. Who goes first? Wait, no. This one's not a problem because it's gonna burn. Okay, how does that help me? Where's my mind control one? So I just gotta deal with these couple. Okay. I guess you're dealing with the centipede because you don't really have much else you can do. It's so far away. It's so far out of position. That's not good at all. Blow up the scarab and move this thing. Put it in the smoke and it'll die. So that one dies, the scarab dies, the centipede dies, the flying ones are almost dead, which is great. That's a problem. That's a problem. There's a lot of flying ones. I think my response is as follows. That and wow, right, flying is really nice. What am I doing with the science bot? Getting in the way, I guess? I don't really know. Anyway, that was fun. The smoke will just immediately kill any of the tier 1 flying ones. And that's a wrap. Yeah. That's it. We took out those Vec cleaner than an acid bath. That's the spirit we're gonna need if we're gonna win this fight. Good work, both of you and your Mist Eaters. what is this? Defend the terraformer, terraform the grassland, or defend the train. Block back spawning. It's worth more if I. It's worth more to get a perfect clear. What is the? Will it tell me? No. It's worth more to get a perfect island. This region is some of the last arable land. What arable land? The tiles around the cities, maybe? But they're shielded, which is nice. That's a problem. Something like that would work, because they fly. Let's show these back how Detritus takes out trash. The issue is that's the problem. Those are problems. That's mostly fine, but this isn't fine. And so I think my answer here is going to be something like that. I do this first though. And I do something like this. How much damage you do? Probably enough to kill the bombardier beetle. Oh yeah, definitely enough to kill the bombardier beetle. Why does he got tentacles on its face? But anyway, yeah, you kill the bombardier beetle. They don't seem able to adapt to changing battlefield conditions. It takes them a little while, yeah. That is on fire. You haven't caught me back. I've caught you. Such a Abe is such a strange character. I'm covered in webs. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a problem. Really, that's it? Keep those back below ground? Right, I forgot about that. I do need to be doing that. Thanks for reminding me. First, though, I would need to be stopping. I can do... Wait, hold on. That's a problem. Shoot. Shoot. Wait, it's not quite a problem yet, actually. So then... You go... Not there. Also definitely not there. Go there. And do that. And... You'll kill after the fact, but... I do this. And I can kill it back here. I should kill it back here. You gotta do electric damage. You just shoot the shield, and that's fine. I need to block spawns, though. I need to block 2 more spawns. So 1 spawns, the centipede's fine. That's an issue, and I need to block 2 more spawns. It is imperative that I block 2 more spawns. The only thing I can reach is this thing, which I suppose does work pretty well. Yeah, that stops lots of problems. I gotta step on things now, though. You go here. You go here. Do something like that. Shut the window. Oh, I guess you would get smoke in through your windows if you did that, yeah. But that should be the objective, right? Not sure how long I can hold this fact, Commander. You can hold it indefinitely. We have geostabilizers. But that's enough spawns, so now I just gotta kill these things. And I can probably kill it like this. Yeah, that's a kill. Then I can blast that one. That's fun. I wish there was some other way to deal with the Vec, but what, like peacefully talking it out? I don't think they understand English, man. Or any other language for that matter. The Vec are all dead. The region is secure. Excellent, you've gained ground. We'll hold it now. You and your squad keep advancing. Actually, we're going to retreat now. And fight the giant firefly that's trying to kill you. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, kill the big firefly. You shoot 2 directions. That's such a wimpy ability. Like, it's never actually gonna end up happening well for it. It's kind of sad. But there's a blast scion, which is a problem. Something like that, I think. The rest of you, why are you so bad at working with a team? Anyway, your job is not going to be the blast scion. Never mind. Wow, okay. Can I get you down here? I can get you down here. I know what I can do. I can do this. That. It'll still blow up, won't it? Shoot. Wait, no. I forgot to blast the freaking firefly. Blast the firefly. And then I gotta kill the scion at some point. You get to go kill the... Okay, that kills the scion. Yeah. The centipede can kill the blob. That's fine. That's completely fine. Yeah. I'll block a spawn. The firefly will die in a moment. Not quite sure how yet, but it's just about dead. And I think let's see. Wait, no, that doesn't quite work. I think I need to go and move this thing, like, I don't know, back one. Just back one, I think. Because you're an issue. You're dead now. I go over here. Not actually, just kidding. I go here. Actually, no, I shoot directly behind me. I shoot like that. Didn't expect fog today. Yeah, that... It's fine if it blows up. But otherwise, that is all of the objectives for this island. Yeah, the blob blowing up isn't ideal, but it's mostly fine. The jumping thing died from the blockings. That's another blob. Don't like that. How would you feel about getting bombed from an artillery strike? You wouldn't appreciate it? Oh, well, too bad. I gotta do something like that. And then just heal. Just heal. Manage to patch some of the hole. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's fine. That's a problem. How am I dealing with that? Like this. Now that's dead. I might as well kill the other one too. Stay focused. Very focused. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Abesinu. But that is a very perfect fight. Is it over? Are there any left? There are none left at all. I must admit that was an impressive performance. We will rest easier knowing that Mech monstrosity no longer infests our island. Sure. I leveled up and got another mech news. Cool. You completed every mission on RST despite the odds. You've earned my respect, Mist Eaters, and everything we can offer. It's Archimedes again. Or... okay. Pushing it and hurting yourself. Or +4 grid defense, or +2. +2 grid defense. I like Archimedes, but who am I using it on? This one? That's an interesting idea. I don't hate it. Yeah, sure. You're getting replaced, dude. Sorry about that. Also, I'm selling you. I'm not sorry about that. I'm never using the tanks. Us a beam weapon. Fire a beam that applies fire in a line, but I can only use it once per battle. Missile barrage, hit everything on the map for 1 or 2 damage. Sidewinder, punch an adjacent tile, damaging it and pushing it to the left. Interesting. Gemini missiles, launch 2 missiles, damaging and pushing 2 targets. It can only be used once per battle, and how do you choose your 2 targets? Is it like you choose a spot and it shoots the adjacent tiles or something? I'm not gonna use Prospero now, and I have him in the hangar. So, I think I'm fine with that. Didn't I need 1 more? Yeah, I need 1 more of these. So that I can do that. What are you doing to my mech? I'm making it fly farther, I think. That's my understanding, at least. Grid defense? Maybe 1 and a grid defense, because I kind of want more HP on this one. More health. It might not be necessary, but it'll make me feel better. Anyway, the final mission. This might be a good place to get all of my heals for that achievement, but we'll see. With the Vect driven off the islands, we have a chance to wipe them out at their source. You are humanity's last hope. Sure, buddy. Sure, whatever you say. That should work. This island, it doesn't look safe. That's a weird way of asking for a power grid. Deploy remote power grid. The remote power grids. Yeah. Lava. Not great. But Archimedes will level up in this fight, so that'll be fun. I don't quite know who I'm gonna take with me, actually. Let's see. That's a problem, and that's a problem. Can I kill 2 birds with 1 stone? No, I cannot. I don't like you. Could you not? Could you go kill yourself? That'd be lovely. Absolutely amazing. Not there. That was stupid. I won't do that again. I gotta deal with this. It's the issue. As of right now, I can do something like that. I need to move this mech somewhere. Here. How much damage are you doing? 2? Here? Yeah, that actually does work. Yeah. And I can actually stop the damage too by doing that. But I really just wanted to block the spawn, all things, if I'm being honest. That's bad. That's probably not impactful at all. It'll probably move. That's fine. That's bad. That's bad. That's completely fine. In fact, you're just dead. So, that in mind, that's fine. That's not fine. How do I make it fine? Well, I guess my answer is that I moved this thing. That's bad. bullshit. That's real bad. Okay, do it again. Ah, it's dead now. Okay. Ah, that's how I do this. I move it now, and now I can bomb this square. I should have definitely bombed the bombardier beetle, but it's fine. It's probably dead anyway. Fireballs kill the dig beetle, the digging one. A thing spawns. Am I even blocking a spawn anymore? No. That's the annoying Scion again. That's an issue. That's is probably fine. Maybe. Wow. Okay. Lots of just immediate decision. That's a problem. That's a problem. Really? That's it? You're annoying. That said, what am I doing about that? Here? I think. Where are you moving? You are moving. I gotta stop this attack, which I'm gonna do, but you're both already dead. You just don't know it yet. Okay? Then I'll do that. Kill that thing. I want to move the Mine Scion here. And I guess probably kill this thing. Yeah, everyone takes a damage, but also everything is dying. All of the Beck are dying now. Oh. Wait, shoot. No, fire already triggered. Okay, so the cannon is in a little bit of danger. Perhaps I underestimated you, Offer Archimedes. I think you can teach our cadets how to best fight the Vec. So the artillery is in danger. That's true. But I'm gonna go here, and the smoke put out the fire. Interesting. I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna put this thing here. You know, it'd be. I can't do that. Never mind. What am I doing now then? Blasting off at the speed of sound. Fireball kills the firefly, which is nice. And then we'll drop down. Incoming seismic activity. Brace yourselves. It's time to fall down. Activate ground stabilizers. The island's working apart. The worst part is I actively have the ground stabilizers passive, and yet I still fall through the roof. This is bullshit. Sending down power pylons, keep them operational. We don't have any more. Our weapons cannot kill this hive. It is the island itself. Deploying the Renfield bomb. Defend it while it primes, and it will destroy the hive. So we are to keep the Vec from Renfield's dangerous toy. Let's get to it. That's fine. That's not okay. That's a problem. That's the problem. I see one really easy shot I can take though, so that's nice. And it looks like that. Yeah, great. Am I still damaged? I think I'm at a full field after that. I kinda just want to get this thing dead, but I don't know if that's happening. But I can get that thing dead. And I can do this, and it will die. Still got some kills there. I blocked us one. Put some damage on the rest of them. and then the ceiling will cave in that scorpion skull, and the worms will start coming out. Look at them worms. How much HP have I healed on this island? Definitely not 12. Huh. I don't know when I'm gonna get that achievement, if ever. It seems like a hard achievement to get. Like the little Keesler or Kestrel that could achievement in uh what is it? Um Faster Than Light in FTL. It feels like you have to actually hunt it instead of getting it naturally. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Could I have them hit each other? I could totally have them hit each other. That'd be fun. Die. Um... Can I, like, stop a spawn somehow? It doesn't really look like it. I can stop the spawn. Never mind. Ground Stabilizers is a very nice passive. It is definitely worth it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's fine. For a second, I thought it was going to charge the pylon, but no. I kind of want to do this island, like, no damage taken on my power grid. That'd be fun. Um, that's an issue, and that's an issue. How am I dealing with it? Well, that thing's dying, so I guess the answer is not really an issue after all. Stop that. Uh, and my turn. Yeah. Burn. Rocks from the ceiling up on high. And then I just need to kill. I want to kill it. Seismic reading or spiking, more Vec will be here soon. Interesting. Very interesting. Have you considered getting your dead? Dying? Have you considered dying? Anything I feel like doing? Not really. No. I'll just end it and win, and that'll be great. The Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now, or you'll share a grave with the Vec. Why, my stutter seems to have gone. Now, why would that? I depart in search of another timeline as advanced as my original one. Our war is not yet long. One, keep traveling, keep fighting. Now, the real question here is, which traveler am I taking with me? I don't think it's Archimedes. Victory thanks to the valiant efforts of Abe Isamu, Isaac Jones, and Archimedes. I saved 19,157 lives. Is like the max you can save like 20,000? That'd make sense. Who am I taking with me? It's probably not Archimedes. I also completely forgot that I needed to power Archimedes' ability. So that's bad on my point. I think it's Abe. Now before I finish here, I do want to choose what I'm using next time. This is shield and beams. Positional manipulation, lightning, the mass destruction capabilities of lightning, fire, cryo launcher, which actually kind of seems like it's awful because it freezes you. I saw it in the shop at one point. Bomber mechs. I kind of like bomber mechs. That sounds fun. With a small army of remote explosives and flexible weapons, the tactical options are near endless. Is 70 enough to get all of the things from here? I can do that math on my own time. the remains. Wait, I never read these, did I? Cataclysm, armed with earth-shattering technology. These mechs. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, so I guess I'll be doing Cataclysm next time. Um, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah.